there. Today I'm going to talk to you about a practical way to say no to status quo. Too many of us are living a status quo life. We're existing through this life day to day, just letting life happen as it is, instead of taking charge and making the most of the one life that we've been given. Statistics show that our marriages are passionless, we're not engaging the hearts of our children, we're tired, our bodies are unhealthy and sluggish, we're stuck in a rut. I want to help you make the most of this life. Claim your life as one that's worth living, and at the end of the day, be happy and satisfied with not living status quo. The first step that I'm going to talk about today to help you say no to your status quo life is juicing. You might ask, juicing, why is that the first step? Well, juicing impacts all areas. It helps you feel your very best. It will help you take charge of your marriage. It will help you get out and exercise. It will help you make memories with your children because your body will experience a sense of well-being and energy that you didn't experience before. You probably don't even know how much your body is missing because you're not juicing. Even if you live a healthy lifestyle, if you've not been juicing, adding juicing to your daily routine will exponentially increase your energy and your well-being in life. So I don't claim to know it all about juicing, but I do know some practical benefits that I've experienced since I've been consistently juicing. First of all, juicing is very efficient in including all of your vegetables. Many of us do not eat enough vegetables every day. We might have a salad or some veggies at lunch. We might then have a side or two of vegetables at dinner. That's not near enough vegetables to help our bodies function the way that they're meant to function. Vegetables were created for our bodies to have in them so that they can fight off diseases and function properly. So in juicing, you can have a whole lot of fruits and vegetables all in one serving. Today's juice will include cucumbers, rainbow carrots, pineapple, grapefruit, celery, beets, and spinach. Now you have to be careful with the amount of fruit you include because it does add a lot of sugar, so we'll get to that later. The second benefit of juicing is that it allows you to have variety in your fruits and vegetables. I do not like beets, cucumbers, or carrots. I don't ever cook with those because I don't care for their taste. But in today's juice, I'm going to put them in because what I'm going to do to the juice will mask their flavors and I'll be able to drink them and actually really like them. So you can take all those vegetables that are so valuable for you and you can still have them in your diet through juicing. Beets, for example, cleanse your liver. Cucumbers help your complexion. Carrots help your metabolism. All of these vegetables and fruits that you're including that you don't normally like have a benefit that you don't want to miss out on. And the third practical benefit that I'm going to talk about today is that juicing inspires you to do better, to eat better, and to take better care of your health. When I juice, I don't crave the sweets that I do when I don't juice. I love desserts and I love sweets. That's really my downfall. But on days that I juice, I don't even care if it's right in front of me. I don't want it. Juicing gives you a sense of well-being and energy in such a way that it fuels you to want to make those good choices and want to be healthier. It makes life easier, really. So let's talk about what we need in order to create a yummy juice. You're going to need a cutting board and a knife, of course, to cut up your fruits and vegetables. Now, I went ahead and pre-cut my fruits and vegetables ahead of time, just for the sake of time, so that you don't have to watch me cut all those fruits and vegetables up. You're going to need a good quality juicer. There's lots of good juicers out there, and I've actually used a couple different brands that are wonderful. The key thing for me is that it's easy to clean. Your juicer needs to be one that can easily come apart, wash the different parts, and then put it back together pretty quickly and efficiently. You also, this is not mandatory, but I use a blender to also blend some things into my juice that I don't put through the juicer. Of course, you're going to need a variety of fruits and vegetables, and I also like to use coconut water. It has great electrolytes, and so after a good exercise, this is much better than that sugary drink that you've been maybe drinking in your diet. All right, so let's get juicing. First, I took my blender container and I put a full serving of greens in the bottom. I just shoved them down there. Actually, today I'm using spinach leaves. I love bok choy. There's lots of greens out there, kale, that are delicious, and it's good to change it up a little bit throughout your juicing time. So I have a serving of greens at the bottom. Greens are so healthy and good for you. They are where the energy is at. When I have greens in my day, I feel a huge difference. I could do a whole other video on that. So you definitely want your greens. Then you're going to take your veggies. Here I have rainbow carrots, which are just lovely because they're different colors. And you throw them there in the juicer. Here I have my beets. This is one full beet that I throw into the juicer as well. Turns your hands red, which is a great thing. Here is half of a cucumber, which I'll mix in there as well. Now my juicer is not quite big enough to include it all in one round, so I go ahead and just put what I can in there. I put my container underneath it, and I juice. So as you can see, the beet color definitely took over in this juice. It's such a rich maroon type color. So we're going to continue to fit the rest in our juicer with the rest of the cucumber. I also like to juice with zucchini. There's cucumber today. And every single time I juice, I include the powerful cancer fighter celery. 1 to 2 stalks of celery will be great. You're ready to continue your juicing. All right, now I'm going to add some of my fruits. I will say that the fruit, you don't want to add too many fruits because it will be full of sugar, which will actually end up causing you to have issues. So I include half of a grapefruit and about 4 to 5 slices of pineapple in my juice. You can juice them in the juicer or you can just put them straight into your juice. I'm going to just put my pineapple in there. I'm sorry, my grapefruit, that is. And my pineapple. Grapefruit and pineapple is a really great taste together. Also, the citrus fruits, they mask the gross vegetables very well. So anytime that I put a vegetable that I don't care for, I usually mask it with an orange, a grapefruit, something citrusy, because it hides those flavors very well. Oh, I forgot something. A banana. I like to, every once in a while, include half of a banana in my juice. You don't have to do it every time, but I would encourage you when you just start juicing, until you get used to the taste, to put half of a banana in there as well. And then last, I pour about half of a serving to a full serving of coconut water in there. Now, nobody wants to drink this because it's still got the spinach and the fruit in there without being juiced. So this is where my blender comes in. Any blender will do. You put on the lid here. Again, you can use whatever blender you want. I use the Nutra-Ninja. I like the Nutra-Ninja because it has several different options on it and it's very efficient in blending it all together. So now you've completed your juice. It's a full container. It's very filling. It's good to include with breakfast, maybe an after-work snack. This juice is actually a little foamy because the grapefruit tends to do that. Adds a little foam to the top, which is what I prefer. So here is a full container of your energy-giving, disease-fighting, body-fueling, health-enhancing, no status quo drink that is going to help you live a no status quo life. I know what you're thinking. This looks disgusting. I promise if you'll give it a try, you'll actually like the taste. I encourage you to follow the recipe that I gave you today for your first juice. It is really, truly delicious. So please, get out there, buy a juicer. Start juicing consistently, and you'll be able to tackle your day with passion, with energy, and with a sense of well-being. Please, I would love your comments below with tips, recipes, benefits that you might experience during juicing, and especially if you just start juicing for the first time, how much you love it. I would also love for you to share this video with everybody that you can so that they too can get on board with living a no status quo life. And also, I would love for you to subscribe because I'm going to also be coming out with a lot of no status quo videos to help you live life to the fullest. So please subscribe so that together we can live a no status quo life. Here's to juicing.